Hey user, welcome to my channel ASP.NET Core, and today I'm going to show you the third video tutorial of your shopping cart API. And in this video tutorial, just I'm going to set up your database for your application in a different environment. I mean to say that I want to set up database options with your with the in different environment. I mean to say that that is a production environment and the development environment. So today I'm going to set up a database for you. Okay. Hey guys, this is my membership plan, and in this membership plan, I just take it 800 rupees, and I will give you .NET to Core video tutorial, basic to advanced video tutorial, and all projects, all videos are based on project-based video tutorials, not only a simple video tutorial. I mean to say that I will cover basic to advanced topics in .NET Core, and I will give you each technology have minimum 2 projects. Okay, so first I will provide you .NET Core, then .NET Blazor, then Angular, then I will provide you React and CSS, jQuery, HTML, NUnit, XUnit testing, and all. Okay, so not only these video tutorial, actually it's a full stack web development. I will just provide you 800 rupees only. Okay, so hurry up guys. How to get this deal, how to get these videos. Okay, so just fill this form and pay the amount, and I will provide you a video tutorial on .NET Core and Blazor, Angular, React, and all technologies. That is the full stack development. This is only a single time fees, not for multiple time fees. That is the single time fees. That is 800 rupees only. Okay, and $15 for other country users. Okay, how to get this deal? Just fill this form, your name, your email ID, your contact number, transaction reference ID, order ID, or PayPal ID. If you are belong from India, just pay using UPI, and if you are belong from other country like US, UK, and all, you just use PayPal, and this is my PayPal ID, narinkumar8500@gmail.com. Okay, and just submit your order ID and PayPal ID. Okay, now you can see the link of this form in your video description box. So must to check your video description box and get the deal. Okay, tomorrow I will increase the price of this deal. Okay, so continue with the ECommerce API, and here we have a API based controller class that is already discussed in earlier video. Okay, and this is my users controller class, and you can see the endpoints in your browser. Okay, so that these are my endpoints for the users controller. Now in this video tutorial today I will cover a database topics. Okay, so first of all, you know that the program.cs class, we have a register controller extension method, and that extension method is actually connect your presentation layer. And also if you want to add some setups like Newtonsoft setups, like dot add Newtonsoft, like Newtonsoft JSON. Newtonsoft JSON is actually a method. You can just add a you can just add a NuGet package for your add Newtonsoft JSON. Newtonsoft JSON package is responsible for converting your plain text to the JSON format and JSON to the plain text. I want to say that complex data, or you can say that it's responsible for serialization and deserialization. I mean to say that. Okay, so just use this Microsoft dot ASP.NET Core dot MVC dot Newtonsoft JSON, and this package is used right now to resolve the issues related to your add Newtonsoft JSON. And add Newton's of suggestion is responsible for what? Add Newton's of suggestion is responsible for serialization and deserialization, so that we can manage the services like that. Like options dot serializer settings dot that is formatting, and formatting is what? That is intended. So that is Newton's of suggestion dot formatting dot intended. I mean to say that format of your Newtonsoft is like that. The next setting is option dot serializer settings dot reference loop handling. I mean to say that if you have model looping between the models, we have a loop, then it's ignored by default. Okay, so that setting is must to use it here. Now the next setting is to do that is the database connection. So we need to add a in your shopping cart.app. There we have a app settings.json file, and in app settings.json file we need to add a connection string. So the connection string is like that. I want to create a connection with your database server. So just to do this, okay. So the default connection for production, I mean to say that default connection, you can say that is the development connection. So development connection. So here we have two environment. I mean to say that a test. I mean to say that staging environment and the development environment. So development connection is what? That is local DB, MS equal local DB, and database that is development, or you can say shopping cart. Shopping cart development, trusted connection true, multiple actives, set result set is true. Now just create a replicate, that is the production connection, and shopping cart production, trusted connection true, multiple active result set is also true. But just I'm going for staging. Okay, staging, I mean to say that test connection. So the difference between the here, that is staging. So here we have two database. In if you go for the development connection, just go for the shopping cart development, and if you go for staging connection, that is shopping cart staging. Now also we just set some database options, like database options. Database options have multiple data options, like max use in-memory database, use development database, use staging database, like that. So I want to that is max retry count, max retry count, maximum retry count for connecting your database, that is 5. Okay, now max retry delay is 1, and the next one is max timeout, command timeout. So that is command timeout. Command timeout, that is after 30 seconds. So it will be, okay. So that these are the database options. So that database option is actually contained by your infrastructure project. So where is the infrastructure project? Is here, and inside your infrastructure project we have a options like services, resolver, provider, policies, decorators, builders, and also we just create a options. Now just create a new folder, and that is options. Inside your options, we just create a new class for a replicate of these types, I mean to say. Now just create the same name class, that is database options, here in your infrastructure project. So just add a new empty file, and that is database options.cs file. Okay. Now in database options, we have 4 fields. The first field is related to your max retry count. Okay, that's the type of integer. Max retry delay, that's the type of also integer. And command timeout, it's also integer. So just use here, that is prop integer, and that is max retry count, max retry delay. So that is max retry delay, and command timeout. Okay, that is, and last one is the connection string. So that is the type of string, and it may be nullable. That is connection string, and connection string, and the right connection string at a time only connect with the single connection string, string dot empty. Oops, string dot empty right now. So here we have a database options: max retry count, max retry delay, command timeout, and connection string. Now I want to set up your database. So with the help of database options, so also add a new class file, and the class name is database option setup. Database options setup .cs. Okay. Oops, the class name is different. So rename it. Okay. Okay. Now database option setup is actually inherited by the iConfigure. That is iConfigure options with the database options. Okay, iConfigure options have inside your generate interface, install package, Microsoft extensions dot options. That's cool. So iConfigure options is actually responsible have a configure method. Okay, and with that database options. So iConfigure options have a simple method that is configure and return it void, and just use the database options like that options. And options have four properties like connection string, and you can also set up a environment here so that we can check what is the environment here. So the environment is based on your configuration. So environment is that iWeb host environment. So private read only. Okay, and that is iWeb host environment, iWeb host, iWeb host environment, that is env. iWeb host environment is actually existing in, oops, nothing. So in your infrastructure project, just add a new item group, oops, item group is there. Now here I'm going to add a project reference, and it's instead of project reference, I mean to say that a framework reference. So that is the framework reference, include, and Microsoft soft dot ASP.NET Core dot app package. So that is the framework reference. I want to use it here in your class library project. So database options setup is removed because it's already there in Microsoft using Microsoft ASP.NET Core hosting package. Okay, now the next one is to use private iConfiguration read only, that is iConfiguration iConfiguration, and that is configuration. Now these two are actually inserted a your dependency injection. Okay, that's cool. Now you know that by using the environment, you can just check it, what is the environment here. Okay, so what is the environment is if underscore env dot is production, or it's I mean to say that here we have two connection string for the development and staging. So it's staging uh, or is development. So only where we have two connection. If it is the staging or the production, only staging, not like that. So if environment dot is staging, then you can say it's true. Okay. So options dot connection string. Options, we have a connection string, and what is the connection string is getting from your connection string name. I mean to say that. So private const string, and I mean to say if you want to make it a sealed class here, so private const string, and that is configuration, that is the I mean to say that development connection. So here we have a dev connection, development connection. Development connection is what? That is connection name, I mean to say, and the connection name is your app settings development connection, that is development connection. So that is the development connection name. Similarly, we have the development staging stage connection, and just paste it your staging connection here. Oops. So here we have two connection, that is development connection and staging connection. So dev connection and stage connection. Okay, and just check it. If your database is staging, so then you can use configuration underscore configuration and the connection string name. I mean to say that that is the dev connection. Okay, if it is a staging, so that pool that uses this connection string here. Okay, configuration underscore configuration dot get connection string, and connection string name you can just put it here. Okay, and else if that is environment dot is development is true, then you can say options dot connection string dot get connection string dev connection. Throw new invalid exception, environment not supported. Okay, that's cool. Now we all know that configure is a method inside in your iConfigure options. Okay, that's cool. Now I want to underscore configuration dot get section. Also, this method is responsible to map the database options, that is the database option, map the database options with your app settings.json database options. Okay, so here I'm going to set up here, that is underscore configuration dot get section, and get section is a database options, that is the name here, that is database options. Okay, and dot bind with the options. Okay, so database options is actually, you can take it here in a form of constant string, control D, and that is section name. Okay, section name, and section name is like that, database options. Okay, so here you can use section name instead of hardcoded data, like that. So here we have a configuration.get section and bind with the options. So that options inside your app settings option, actually try count 5, 1, and 30, and 30 is actually mapped with these fields. Okay, by using this line of code, that is configuration.get section name, that is database options, find the options, and options is like that, database options, because the connection string is like that. Okay, now I want to use this database option setup in your chaining method in your shopping cart.app. So shopping cart.app have a program.cs file. So register options, that is the second method to call it register options. Okay, so register options is also a extension method inside your extensions, that is register controller extension. Register controller extension is the class, so through which where we have just create a new the methods. So just copy and paste there. Also we can just put it here. Now in the program.cs we have a register options, so just call it register options. In your register options, okay, in your register options we just retrieve service return services. Okay, now you know that services dot configure options, and inside your options you can just add database option setup. Database option setup is a infrastructure project, infrastructure class, so add a reference to shopping cart.infrastructure, so that you can say configure service, just call configure options database option setup, and database option setup have a method that is iConfigure and configure with the map with the data and set your connection string. If your development environment, you just use this service. Okay, so that is your database setup here. Got it? Okay. If you want to if you want to become a professional developer, if you want to become a professional, I mean to say that coder, then must to join this, because it's more beneficial for you. And I just take it only $800 and $15. Guys, try to understand, it's a normal price, but I will change it tomorrow. So just get this deal soon and fill the form.